you guys a little haul of what I've bought in preparation for Australia. So I did go on a little shopping spree the other day just to get what I like to call the essentials, but is definitely more than essential, I can't lie. Look, I have bought probably an excessive amount of stuff. Having said that, I did buy things that I thought I like needed. I can't lie, some of these bits probably are a little bit boring for you guys to see, but just in case you're interested in what I have bought. So I've got some glasses wipes, I've got some new toothbrushes. I'm going to take this pink one with me because I just feel like that'd be cute. I just like the idea of having a pink toothbrush. It's a really nice shade of pink as well. And then obviously the other two toothbrushes either me or Alex can use when we get back. But I did have a cold recently and I was like, it's definitely time that I changed my toothbrush. I got a new deodorant, same one I always use, the Dove deodorant. I then got a new shampoo and conditioner because I'm actually getting my hair done on Saturday and I'm getting colour put on my hair. So I've got these Colour Protect shampoo and conditioner. No idea if they're good or not, never tried them. I do already use L'Oreal Elvive though, and I do get on quite well with it, so I just thought I'd give these a go. I'm going to try and use these before I go actually, just to test them out before I get there. But I got this quite like medium sized one, like it's not like the travel size, but it's the smallest size of the bigger bottles, if you know what I mean, because I'm going for 2 weeks, so I thought the little travel size ones won't last me 2 weeks, so got these, and again I'll use these when I get back as well. I then got some migraine cooling patches because these save me when I get migraines. I think I am going to be on my period when I get there, and that is the time when I get my most migraines, so I've got these in preparation. Hopefully I don't get any, but just in case I do, I've got those. I've also got some paracetamol and some ibuprofen, and also some pads. Obviously, don't know where the other ones are. Here they are. Some big pads and some little thin ones as well, because I'm going to make sure I'm prepared. I then got some cold and flu tablets. Now, fingers crossed I do not have a cold while I'm over there, because I've literally just gotten over one. But again, I like to be over prepared, and so I got those. Then I got my usual sun cream. This is sun cream I always get. It is the Factor 30 Sultan Protect and Moisturise Sun Cream. I have had like very small reactions, but I have had reactions in the past to different sun creams. Since I started using Sultan though, which I've been using for, gosh, probably like 10 years now, I've always just gotten so well with it, and I find it really moisturising because I do have eczema, so I find this really good. And then, I've not tried this yet, but I got a Sultan Factor 30 lip balm, like an SPF lip balm. And then I got a new mascara, and I also got a new foundation. I've not tried this mascara before. My friend recommended it to me, and it is the Colossal Bubble mascara, Maybelline one. I always use Maybelline mascaras pretty much anyway. Before this I was using the Maybelline Firework mascara, which I absolutely love. I love it. I've been using it for a while, but I thought why not give this one a go, and I do actually love the packaging. It's very cute. And then this is my normal foundation I always use, and it's the No. 7 Hydra Luminous foundation. It's very lightweight, very moisturising. I love it. Quite pricey, can't lie. I got through my last bottle really quickly, but I do like it, so I got another one of those. Still got so much to get through. I then got some toothpaste. I always use Sensodyne because I have sensitive teeth. Oh, again, some Nurofen tablets in case I get a migraine. But these are the actual Boots own branded ones, which I've never seen before, but apparently they're the same ingredients, so I'm gonna try those. Got a Dove shower gel. I really love Dove products for like my sensitive and dry skin. I find them really good. A beauty blender, because again I like to change this up really often. And then we got some waterproof plasters. Again, I'm not going to take the whole box because I really don't need to, and hopefully I won't need to use these, but I'm just going to take like 2 plasters with me just in case. I then got these Garnier sheet masks, hyaluronic acid and lavender, and they are hydrating and anti-fatigue. I then got some tissues because you always need tissues. I then got this UK to Australia and China travel adapter. I had forgotten / didn't actually know that in Australia they have different sockets to what they have in like Europe and America, etc. I don't know, I hadn't even crossed my mind about the whole like plug adapter, and I knew that I had loads of European ones, but then I walked past this in Boots and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad I walked past this in Boots because otherwise I would not have had a travel adapter, so I'm glad I saw that. I then got a luggage tag because I actually I don't think I've ever had a luggage tag. I've never really used them, to be honest. I thought I saw this cute pink one in Primark and it was only like £1.80, so I thought this is probably good because I am going to be like transferring on my flights. So just to hopefully prevent any lost luggage or anything, I've got this. Also from Primark, I got this USB-C to lightning cable so I can charge my AirPods, because I don't know where my cable's gone that is like lightning to USB-C, but I need one to charge my AirPods with. And this was £1.50, which I thought was really good actually. I then got some more packing cubes. This was £3.50 for 3. I already have these exact packing cubes, but I thought I'd get another pack because they only filled up like half of my suitcase last time, and I thought I can use these in the other half of the suitcase just to like keep everything organised. I find these so handy to like organise all of my stuff. We're nearly there, by the way, guys. I know I'm going on and on. I've got so much stuff to show you. But hopefully you're enjoying seeing what I got. I got a new hairbrush / 2 hairbrushes, and I got these from Boots. So my mum always uses the Denman's hairbrush, and I currently use just a little like Tangle teaser one that's got strawberry shortcake on the back, which, don't get me wrong, I love. It's super cute, but it's just like not brushing through like my parting and my hair properly at the moment. I just feel like it's not like strong enough, my hair. So I've got this one. My mum has used this for years and she gets on so well with it. So it is a paddle brush, but I got the mini one just because I don't really feel like I need a massive paddle brush. So just got the mini paddle brush. It was a bit pricey, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I also have a Carl Benbridge hairbrush, and this is one of those, I don't even want to show you guys, I don't want to turn it around because it's kind of gross, but I'm gonna have to. But you know the ones where they're like really close together on the bristles, and I absolutely love this hairbrush, but even when I keep cleaning it out recently, I think because it's getting quite old, it's just not doing the slip backs as well as I would like. So this is great for traveling and hopefully great for doing the slip backs. And this is a little Cantu styler, and as you can see, it almost looks like a toothbrush, to be honest. And then it's got a little comb bit on this side. So yeah, I got that and it was like £3.50 or something, I think. And that's all of my like toiletry and like random bits and bobs. And then from Primark, I've got 2 pairs of flip-flops. Now I'm not taking both with me, I'm going to keep one here for whenever I next go away somewhere. But I got 2 pairs because they were only £1 for a pair of flip-flops, which I thought was amazing. And also from Primark, I got these shoes. Now I already have these exact shoes but in like baby pink instead of beige on these sections, and I really like them. I found them really comfy and they're really quite cheap as well. How much are they? They were £15, which I do not think is bad at all for a nice pair of shoes. They kind of look like Air Force as well. I just think they look quite smart, and so hopefully I can keep them fairly clean. Got them in a size 5. I'm normally a 5.5, so I would say that these are slightly bigger than a regular size 5, if that makes sense. Basically my previous pair, when I went on my last holiday, we went canoeing and we had to walk through a river, and like literally up to like our waist in a river, and there was obviously wildlife and stuff in there, so they got absolutely soaked and now they're a bit disgusting. So I thought I'm gonna get a new pair because I do not want to take the other ones away with me. Finally, I bought a outfit to travel in. So I got these from Zara, and first thing is this hoodie. Now I'm not really a hoodie girl, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not particularly someone who wears lots and lots of hoodies or sweaters and stuff. I'm more of someone who wears like knitted jumpers and cardigans and stuff. However, don't mind wearing a hoodie now and again, and this is so soft. It's such a soft material, and it's also really soft inside. It's almost like fleecy inside, and this was £22.99 and I got it in a size small. The reason I actually bought the hoodie is because I wanted the joggers, and I saw the joggers first. So they're obviously in the exact same colour, but these are wide leg joggers. They're really quite long. They're so nice. Again, the material's just gorgeous, and I'm pretty sure these were £22.99 as well. Yes, they are. But I got these in a size medium because these are only just long enough for my legs, and I mean I do have quite long legs in comparison to my body, but I'm only 5'5". But yeah, so nice. I can't wait to wear it. So I've got a little matching tracksuit, and I just thought that'd be really, really comfy to travel in because the material's so soft, so stretchy, comfy. Love it. And I actually sometimes get cold on flights because the aircon's obviously like above your head, and I feel like sometimes the aircon's just like really strong and I get quite cold. However, if the opposite happens and I actually am really warm, then I have got this top that I'm going to wear underneath the hoodie. And again, this is from Zara, and I got this in a size small, and I think it was like £12.50 or something like that. And it is that really super soft, what's the material called? Nylon? Is it called nylon? But anyway, it is such a stretchy material, and it almost looks like a bodysuit, but it's not. It is just a top, and it's got like a scooped neck. I was worried this would be too low on the front for me, but it wasn't. It looks really nice on. But yeah, that is everything that I bought the other day on my little shopping trip for Australia. I'm now looking at my bed and thinking, that looks like I've already filled the suitcase. So I do already currently have coppery coloured hair, however it has massively faded. I don't know how you can tell, but it's massively faded since I did it. I've been doing my own hair now for a while with box dye, and I just thought it was time to start my hair journey again. So I'm going back to the hairdressers, and I am getting it done properly, and I'm going to somewhere called Lunar Wholebeing. The hairdressers is in Cheadle Hulme, and it is just the most gorgeous place, and the lady Denise who runs the salon is just so lovely. I already had a consultation with her a couple of weeks back. Now the time for the official appointment, and I cannot wait. So I'm getting done a reverse balayage, so I want more of my root colour coming out a little bit more, and just softened, and then it is going to fade into a coppery colour and hopefully a couple of different tones of copper. So when I get to the hairdressers, I'll try and record some clips of the back of my hair, how it currently is, so we can see some before and afters. But without further ado, let's get going. Oh, I will also quickly pop on the screen the hair dye that I have been using currently. Don't get me wrong, I did get on really well with it for a really long time, but now I feel like my hair feels really damaged, so I do recommend it in terms of like getting a good colour, but also I think it's definitely better to be going to the salon. Off we go. This is my outfit of the day. I just bought a croissant from Costa, just as a little breakfast snack, and I'm about to get on the train when the doors eventually open. I have managed to get a seat on the train, which is always a success because you never know if you're going to manage to get a seat. So I'm heading from Piccadilly to Cheadle Hulme. I'm just so excited. As I already said, I love going to the hairdressers. I just find it so relaxing, and I just can't wait to have a little bit of a comfort. Hairdressers, and I am just so pleased. Oh my word, just the different colours and dimensions of my hair, I love it. Hello everyone, so you joined me the day before I fly off to Australia, and I just thought I want to show you all what I've packed in my case and kind of like how I've sectioned it and packed it in, and also what's in my hand luggage as well. So without further ado, let's begin. This is a medium-sized case, and we have got, as you can see, lots of packing cubes in. These are from Primark, as you would have seen earlier in the video. So let's begin with this side of the case, because this is pretty simple to show you, because this is pretty much just clothes really. Okay, so starting off with this one, we have got dresses in this packing cube. This is my like going out, like if we go for a posh meal or anything kind of dress. We then have my other long summery dress. Also got a long green summery dress. A bright pink, this is a really short Hollister pink dress. And then we've got a floral jumpsuit. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dresses and 1 jumpsuit in here. Probably said this at the beginning of the video, but if you've forgotten, I'm going for 2 weeks. So I have got a washing machine that I can use because I'm going to be staying at my dad's house. So obviously they've got a washing machine, so I can obviously wash some of these clothes so I can rewear outfits and stuff, but to be honest I think I've probably packed enough outfits for like nearly one every day anyway. We have then got tops. So this is in a really small cube, which is what I love about these, is you can just separate them into different items of clothing, and also they end up being quite small. So we've got a little baby doll floral top from Hollister, another baby doll red top, and this is like backwards, white crop top, blue and white top, pink top, and this is my yellow linen shirt, which I wore so much on my last holiday, so I was like, I definitely want to bring that along with me. Now obviously when I move into the next packing cube, you'll be able to see what items I'm going to be pairing all of these tops with. The main item I'll be pairing them with is my blue denim shorts, just because they're really comfy. They're from H&M and I just absolutely love my denim shorts, and they obviously just go with everything, every colour. And we'll get onto those in a minute because they're actually in my hand luggage. Okay, now we've got the biggest one, and this has got the sort of like bottoms and skirts and stuff like that. So we've got some little yellow, almost like jogging bottom shorts. These are to go over like swimming costumes and stuff by the pool. This is my denim skirt, which again, same as the denim shorts. They're like the exact same colour as my denim shorts. They're just going to go with absolutely everything. But the denim skirt is obviously a little bit more dressy than the shorts. I then got some yellow and white striped, are these linen? No, they're cotton, like wide leg trousers. Some holiday patterned cotton trousers as well. Actually, these might be linen, I'm not sure, but flowy trousers. And then I have got a pair of jeans, which I really did debate bringing these because I did think, like, is it going to be way too hot for jeans? Probably. But you just absolutely never know, so I have bought a pair of jeans just in case. And they are really like light coloured and lightweight jeans, so they're not really taking up too much space, to be honest. Okay, in this packing cube we have got swimming costumes. Now, I'm very aware I do not need to take 4 swimming costumes with me, right? I don't even know if I'm going to be going in the pool much, obviously, but the reason I've got 4 is because I'm doing my period the second week of the holiday, right? So obviously we have to plan for that. So I've got a black swimming costume, which obviously kind of disguises it a bit. I've got this swimming costume, which is actually for when you're on your period. It's a period swimming costume. But then these 2 are just 2 like costumes that I really like. So this is a bikini, and it's got the little gold flower on the top and the bottoms. And then this costume is my favourite costume ever, so I was like, I don't want to not take it, and it's really comfortable. So I am taking this, but obviously I can't wear this when I'm on my period, really, because it's, you know, light colours, so if anything happens it will show up. And then I've got a raincoat. Again, I really hope I don't need this, and I doubt I will, but sometimes there can be storms in Australia, and so there, you know, there's a chance I might need it. And it's just, again, it's so small that it doesn't really take up much space, so I thought I might as well take it. Moving on to the second section of my suitcase, we have got shoes. As you can see, got these brand new shoes from Primark. I had the exact same ones in pink previously, but they got all dirty and gross, so I bought a new pair in beige. I've got a pair of flip-flops, and then my pair of sandals, which these are from New Look, by the way. I can't recommend these enough. I wore them like nearly every day on my last holiday, and my holiday before that, and the year before. They're just really good, and they're super comfy. So as much as I am taking 2 pairs of trainers, one I'm travelling in, and then these ones I'm taking with me, I will most likely probably be wearing these most days. Then we have got pyjamas in here. I've basically just packed, there's not really much to show you, but I've just packed 3 pairs of pyjamas, and they are all short sleeved and like shorts on the bottom. So that's what's in there. And then in here we've got underwear and socks. I've then got my makeup bag, which I've absolutely narrowed down. Like, there really actually isn't that much in here. So we've got beauty blender, obviously, just all the essentials: mascara, bronzer, blusher, lipstick, brush and foundation. That is literally all I'm taking, because I don't really wear loads of makeup anyway, and I thought I'd just keep it really like minimalist, and I can just sort of squeeze into the case just there. And then I've got these 2 little pouches, I guess purses, whatever you want to call them. This one has got hair products in, so we've got claw clips, cute starfish hair clips, and some hair bubbles. In this one we have got jewellery. Again, I've not actually packed loads in here. Got 1 charm necklace, which is gold, 1 silver necklace. I'm also going to be wearing a gold necklace to travel in. I've got my Pandora bracelet, and then I've got all my earrings just in there. Again, I like to have some colourful ones, some gold ones and some silver ones, just so then whatever outfit I'm wearing, I've got jewellery to go with. Moving on to the final compartment, this is all toiletries. I know this looks a bit excessive, and it looks like a lot of toiletries, and I feel like I've not got as much in here as I appear to have, but we'll just quickly skim through what we have got in here. Okay, so in here we've got toothbrush, which I've got in a little travel case so it doesn't get dirty. I've got paracetamol, ibuprofen, plasters, migraine cooling patches, and some migraine tablets, like some prescribed ones. I've then got a hairbrush and another claw clip. I love this claw clip for holidays, absolutely love it. I've got my prescribed cream, which obviously I need to take with me, and this is a bit of a pain to take on holidays because look how big it is. Like, this takes up so much space in my case, but at the same time I can't not take it, so got that. I've got a hair turban for when I get out of the shower, and a makeup removing cloth. I've got sanitary products. As I said, I'm due on my period, so thought I'd best pack those. Packet of tissues, and then this is my main actual toiletry bag, which I can unfold. I can hang this up when I get there. So we've got toothpaste in here. I've got a scalp protector spray, shower gel, sun cream, after sun, my razor, little travel razor, SPF lip balm. I decided against packing my shampoo and conditioner because I had the realisation that my family over there are going to have shampoo and conditioner that I can borrow, and if not I could just go and buy some from the local shop, and I just thought it just really saves me space in my suitcase, so I just am not packing those. A mini slick back brush, SPF moisturiser, like face moisturiser, and my perfume, and that is everything that is in here. So as I said, it looks like I have loads of stuff, and it kind of looks like I've overpacked when I look at it like this, but when I actually go through everything that I've packed, I don't feel like I have. Moving on to hand luggage. This is the bag I'm taking. I bought this from a charity shop recently for £3, and normally I always take a backpack, and I don't know if I'm going to regret taking this. Maybe I will, but here we go, we're going to test it out. But I just thought the reason I like this bag is because it is so easy to open up and just see everything you've got inside. Like, look how easy that is. In the first pocket on the front of the bag, I've got all of my medication. I'm not going to go through all of that because obviously it's like got my prescription name and stuff on it. And then in this little front inside pocket we have got this is my liquids bag. I know it is a bit bigger than the liquids bag usually are, but I just fold it in half and they're usually pretty fine if you take them through. So I've got a face mask to do on the plane. Again, I've got some more migraine cooling pads in case I get a headache. Hopefully I don't, but you never know. Some of my medical moisturising cream. Some deodorant, because I'm going to need that on the plane. And my lip oil, just to keep my lips moisturised on the flight. I've also got a little pocket mirror that I got in Paris. I've got 2 packets of tissues in here. And a plug socket adapter for Australia. I've then got an outfit in here. Now this is for when I arrive in Australia and if I'm in the airport and I just want to get changed, because I'm going to be travelling in a tracksuit. So it's a really thick like jogger jogging bottoms and hoodie set, so I think I'm going to be absolutely boiling when I arrive. So I've got this really small, thin top that is so lightweight and easy to just carry in your bag. The famous denim shorts I was just referring to, and then just some underwear and socks, because I'm, again, probably going to want to change those after a 24-hour flight. And then the rest of the stuff in this bag is pretty much just stuff to keep me entertained. So I've got some felt tip pens, because I've got my colouring book, my Cozy and Calm colouring book, which I'm obsessed with at the moment. I've got the Let Them Theory book, which I'm just absolutely hooked on and can't recommend enough so far, so I definitely want to read some more of this on the flight. I've got the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore book, and I know it seems a bit weird that I brought 2 books with me, but I have obviously got this book, which is one that is quite like factually heavy, so you know, it takes quite a lot of thinking when you're reading it, whereas this is just so easy to read and it's like a fictional book. And then finally, I've got my laptop, because I want to do some editing on the flight, hopefully, just to sort of kill some time and give me something to do. And then that also means I have got my hard drive and my AirPods in there as well, and they're in a little zip-up pocket at the back of my bag. And that's everything. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm flying tomorrow night, which is a little bit scary, but also exciting, obviously. But I've never really done anything like this before, so I'm like a bit nervous, but it's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna be bringing you guys along with me anyway, so you guys can keep me company. If you do want to see the Australia vlogs, then stay tuned. I'll see you all again soon for another video. Bye. I was just thinking, like, imagine if you haven't been filming that whole time.
I stopped recording like 10 minutes in.
No, you didn't.
You did.